Good evening. This is going to be a garden vlog. Compost pots. Here and here. I added about a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar to each of them. That was well shook. It was Bragg's, so it had some mother. And also added some starter to it. Now, I have not looked at them since, but I will. Basil. Came out and cut basil back and dried some leaves. I still have basil, dried basil from last year. So, I think this year's is going to be gifts at Christmas time. Radishes. And if you look right in front of my fingers, there's leaf lettuce coming up. Now, I planted this about a week ago, and one of the very, very hot days that we had, and it didn't look good for a couple of days, and then we got a gully washer of rain and made it look super. Radishes are coming up. Once they get some second leaves, maybe we'll get a few. Arugula is doing good. No, I'm not seeing any more chewed up leaves. This is mezzalune, and it is doing good. Got a lot of leaf lettuce in this one. Let's go look at the carrots. Sorry about that, I meant peas. Pea pods. Yeah, I don't get these peas. Every time I've ever planted peas, they've gone all the way up the trellis. These have barely gone up, and they're producing pea pods about that big. Really tiny. Beets. Yep, they came up. They're second leaved. So I'm sending them out, and baby's getting a few. Chamomile, I came out and trimmed a bunch of it back and dried it. Today has been really cool and very little sun, so there isn't much reason to come out. Now, after we got that gully washer of a rainstorm, this was all laying over, so it now has a green tie around it to keep it from tipping. Carrots are doing good. Broccoli is doing good. Spelt is doing good. Let's go take a look at the rest of the garden. Okay. Can you see all these little tiny shoots? This is kale. It's the second planting of kale. Right now he's been getting Swiss chard in his breakfast every morning. I think he's getting a little sick of it. It's doing good. It looks great. We've had a little bit of some damage from bugs, but nothing like I was seeing before. Dill. Holy cats. I can't keep up to this stuff. Look at all these blooms. Holy moly. I give them some every day. Today I took some actual stalks and gave it to them. They make great shredders and a great enrichment. Be right back. Sweet peas. They're doing really good. Not sure if you can see this, but I know my girl's thinking of me. I have a solid white sweet pea. Isn't that beautiful? My beautiful girl. I miss her so much. Spinach. Yeah, it's coming up. Looks really good. And we only got one in the front, but we got a whole bunch in the back, so I'm happy with that. Green beans. We have a few little green beans left over. And once they're gone, the bean plants are coming out. They will become compost. And we will plant carrots in this entire pot. He really likes his carrots. have to untangle that later. That's my wind chime. Let's talk about the rain that we got. Now, like I've told you all before, I set this bucket with the brick in it underneath the drip. Right up there. This is rainwater. Yeah, it's a little murky, a little dirty looking. This is rainwater. Same thing. A little murky, a little dirty. And that other vinegar is rainwater. I got 3 gallons of rainwater off of the pans and out of the bucket. The bucket filled an entire one plus part of another. So, water will not be an issue for a while. As you can see, the sky is pretty murky looking. And that's okay with me. It can be pretty murky looking. That storm that we had the other night, I brought in anything that could blow. Big wind chimes. Those I tangled up on purpose. I brought in my basket of rocks, the owls. I made sure the box was tied down, the birdhouse was down, anything that could blow. Now, we did not get a lot of wind out of it, but we sure got the gully washer for rain. 3 gallons of water? Wow, that's a lot of rain. And there's still water in the pans, but it's too much to try to tip them and empty them. All the pots are up on rocks or flats, so if they need water, they can suck it up from there. I did not empty out any of the other pots, but when I checked everything last night with the meter, it was moist, and that's just what I want it to be. I hope everybody's having a good week, and I hope everybody is staying healthy and safe. Thanks for watching. Make it a great week. Like, share, subscribe. And someday, maybe, I will be putting this back as a public video and turn my comments back on. But until all this negativity takes a hike, that won't be happening. Oh, by the way, our pool, nobody is swimming in. Not even the ducks. That's pretty sad. The only thing I have seen that has been in the pool area, other than maintenance, is a bunch of little squirrely squirrels. And they are trying to get drinks out of it, get water to drink. And a lot of them are little baby ones. They're like just barely furred. One of them is going to go swimming one of these days, but it's not being used, so kind of sad. Anyway, thanks for watching. Make it a great week. Bye.